Welcome into Ben's The Devil's Hour. I'm Chris Colucci. This is Coach KJ. You have a lot of roles. I see you jumping up and down on the sideline. Just give everyone a rundown of what you do.
So pretty much everything that I have to do with Western Reserve is from January to August. That's like my prime time. Once August hits and the season goes through, I do a 10-minute warm up in pregame. I hand out snacks at halftime with Liquid IV. I'm a get back coach. Pretty much anything that they need me to do during the games.
The ultimate hype man is what I like to call you. You're always jumping up and down. When It's a Party comes on, you get wild at home. And when someone's down, you seem to run out there and always get out there. What's so special about, we get into Coach Armini more, but what's so special about playing for West, or not playing your coach, what's coaching for Western Reserve?
It's truly incredible. Like this community is great. The kids are great. They buy in to everything that we do, and that's the whole reason why I'm still here. Because just overall as a community, we are so tight, and I just love it. It's pretty much.
You played for Coach Armini at LeBray. What was so special about you playing for him and then him calling you and be like, hey, you want to come help lift our kids?
Yeah, that was actually a real big surprise. I got a phone call in the evening, just hey, you want to come down to Western Reserve and see what this could take? And I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's rock with it. But it's been a very special thing for me to once play with him, but also coach for him now.
You do. This is like your side thing. This is you love this, but you also are heavily involved with Kent State. Talk to me because we were talking pregame. I think the Columbiana game. What do you do at Kent?
Yeah, so I actually started back in October 2021 as a strength conditioning intern for Kent State. I recently graduated in May with my undergrad in exercise science, got offered a job. I currently do all programming for gymnastics and wrestling, and I assist with both basketball, so men's and women's basketball, which is pretty special because the women's won the championship, gymnastics won the championship, and I also worked with our women's golf team, which is 25th or 24th consecutive MAC champs.
I don't want to break it to you, but Kent State wrestling they're a small D1 school. Wrestling, it's kind of competitive, a little bit, just a little bit in D1, but I'm not going to diss on them, but they got a long way to to top off Penn State and then get national champs. And playing in high school, what was so fun about building that camaraderie? Can't say the word. You know what I'm trying to say. Everyone knows what I'm trying to say. What was so special about building that brotherhood?
I would definitely say just like seeing the process and see it play out for sure. Like we had a lot of star players that went Division One, and that was kind of like a cool experience just to see their development and see where they were going in life, and then kind of just like looking up to them. Like I had a lot of mentors. I had a lot of different guys I looked up to, but playing on 2 playoff teams with a stacked, loaded roster. It was actually a really cool experience for me, and I was a 4-year starter. I started my first game at 5'10", 175 for Coach Armini, but he believed in me, and I could do the job and became a 4-year starter and 2-year captain for them.
What made you want to pursue the career that you're going into?
Yeah, so I got injured. I used to be a track and field athlete up in Northwood University in Midland, Michigan. I got injured right before my first indoor track meet, and I kind of did some shadowing of like personal training. But then once I decided I wasn't going back, I said I'm going to get right in strength conditioning with Kent State University, and I started right in October after the semester started, and that's basically what took off.
You and Coach O, you guys are pretty close. You guys are like a week apart in birth dates. Graduated together, went to high school, played football together, the whole 9 yards, and now you're coaching together. How fun is it to coach with one of your good friends from high school?
It truly is a blast. I love him like a brother. We grew up. We used to lift all the time together. We played football together, but just to have him on top of the staff, you're bringing in a good guy to do our wide receivers and defensive backs, and for him to trust me with his guys and then develop those guys to be star or dogs, as I call them, is a truly great thing. And we work hand in hand together, and I appreciate him so much.
Take me through a KJ Friday night on in the football evening. Western Reserve is playing at home. You guys are playing. We're playing at home, so you're playing Springfield. And I know we don't look ahead around here, but you're at home. You're playing a good rival school with Western Reserve. Bring me through a Friday night with KJ.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to be hyped. The music's going to be bumping in the locker room. When we come out and do our stretch and flex, okay, that's kind of like our intimidation period, okay, when we all go out and we're looking at our opponent, looking at the enemy, really focusing on what we got to do. After that, it's whatever they need me on the sideline to do. If I got to be a hype coach, I'll be a hype coach, okay, but I'm not a cheerleader at the end of the day. I try not to be, but I get really excited. Another thing is when it comes to the fourth quarter special, that's kind of our staple in our training program is through January to this point now, our last block of training of the day was a finish block, some type of finisher, something that would challenge them, and we would play Grove Street Party by Waka Flocka. It was kind of like a University of Kentucky. I heard that, and I'm like, I really like that. When that song comes on between the third and the fourth quarter, my guys know how to finish, and I think we saw that with many different teams, including McDonald, because we got the win and got the finish. So that's pretty much all I do is be. If I got to be Mama Bear, I'll be Mama Bear. If I got to be Papa Bear, I'll be Papa Bear. You know, that's how I always tell my guys. Like I'm Papa Bear from January to August. I'll try to be Mama Bear and pat you on the back at the end of the day. But if I got to flip that switch, I will for you. You know.
Coach KJ, thank you so much. Good interview. Go enjoy some food here at Ben's. We got a stacked roster tonight to interview. So go get some food. Ladies and gentlemen, come out to Ben's. Get some food. It's delicious. Home games are open till 11 o'clock and maybe a little bit later if you're lucky and they like you. Thank you, everyone. We got more interviews to take care of. Get off this YouTube video and go to the next one. See ya.